Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Any of you fucking pricks move! And I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you!
Jesus H. Christ.
Who the fuck do you think you are, you crazy little shit?
I'm badass. And you're good ass. You're goody little two-shoes. You're goody little two-shoes, goody little two-shoes.
I am Captain Wayne of the mighty MHOG. If you've just finished looting ships and plundering villages, but want to still impress your beautiful witch, I highly recommend Rugged Pirate Beard Company. Listen, crew, your beard deserves better than off-the-shelf stuff. That's why Rugged Pirate Beard Company handcrafts premium oils, butters, and colognes, all built inside a living pirate universe. These aren't just beard products, they're a full adventure. With rich carrier oils like jojoba, argan, and Jamaican black castor, your beard stays soft, healthy, and rugged as the day is long. Every scent has a story. Whether it's hunting legendary sea beasts, chasing down barrels of spiced rum, or following Blackbeard himself across the stormy seas, it'll make you look and feel like a million pieces of gold. So, if you're ready to smell legendary and join the crew, head over to ruggedpiratebeard.com and gear up today.
Welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and with me, as always, is that beautiful little man in the corner.
I am J. Matthew Robin, the king of things, the sultan of SWAT, the man of many nicknames, the American action figure. I can keep going, guys.
Yeah, you can. It's too much. And today we have an incredible guest, a badass, a man who's a myth, a legend. He is Suma Cum Laude of Nukem High himself, Mr. Lloyd Kaufman. Hello, how are you, sir?
Greetings and happy Columbus Day. A lot of talk about genocide, so
might as well.
Today's the greatest genocidal day of history, probably.
You're probably correct.
Poor Indians.
Yes.
Yep.
God, so how are you, bud?
Well, I think we have to say that my daughter's movie Occupy Cannes was a huge success in the Czech Republic last week and in the great country of Spain, a Sitges Film Festival, very, very important.
That's amazing.
Next stop, Occupy Cannes goes to, that's Lily Hayes Kaufman, as opposed to Charlotte Kaufman, who has got the Alabama Solution, which is probably going to get nominated for Oscar. It's on HBO now, but I think it's still in some theaters.
I think I literally started to watch that. I got interrupted.
Yeah, it's very disturbing, but it's really great.
It's fantastic, yeah.
All about the underdog, just like the Troma movies.
That's it.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you, man, Toxic Avenger, of course, I know everybody talks to you about Toxic Avenger, but it's the...
Nothing wrong with that. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
It's getting, I'm so excited. I want to take my coat off, getting warm.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about.
But all the Troma films, and Toxic Avenger in particular, was just so important to me as a kid. It was because I grew up in Mississippi, and there's no culture, in terms of film culture or anything like that. So seeing those.
Hold on a second. I was just in Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
For my latest book, which I had nothing. Of course, I didn't write one word. The University of Mississippi published interviews with Lloyd Kaufman, compiled by Matthew Klickstein, 5-year project, and there was seemed to be a great kind of hotspot of open-mindedness therein. I don't know about the rest of the state, but I know Charlotte's been living in Alabama, and that ain't no state, that's a colony.
Yes.
But I am also talking 40 years ago, you know what I mean? When I was a young man. And but it meant a lot to me. Your movies meant a lot to me.
Well, thank you. Thanks a lot. It's always great to hear. No question about it. I remember when D.W. Griffith told me that back in the days of
Yeah, one of the first films I've ever seen from Troma was the Class of Nukem High, and being a kid, switching that on and going, "Wow, movies can be like this." You know what I mean? Like it was just.
Wait a minute. Where are you now, if I may ask?
I'm in New Orleans.
And I'm
great.
in Pensacola.
I think we're headed there in the not too distant future.
Yeah.
And by the way, Mr. Peter George, Mr. Surf Nazis Must Die is based in New Orleans. Great guy. I think he worked in TV, I think.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he was based out of here. That's really cool.
And Matthew Robin, J. Matthew Robin, where are you located? If you don't
I'm in
mind?
Pensacola, Florida.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got the beach and everything.
But yeah, you guys are definitely coming down. You're doing a screening for something down here. I want to say it's
Mr. Melvin, perhaps.
Yes, that's it, Mr. Melvin.
Discovery, Mr. Melvin. Very exciting.
Yeah. I'll definitely be there for that for sure.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be good.
Be nice to meet in person.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be great. But no, I remember watching that, like, getting up late at night one night as a kid and sneaking into the living room, and of course we were looking for boobs at that time, so that's what I was looking at,
Yeah.
Well, the problem we had, of course, when it came out into the cinemas is that the MPAA, Motion Picture Association of America, pretty much chopped it in a third of it off. So, it took a while for the home video to make it famous. And, there are 5 class of Nuke'em High. And how would you say that? Classes of Nuke'em High. I guess it's like attorneys general. Yeah, there are 5 classes of Nuke'em High. And the students that I observe around the country have, I can't go any further with the Cretans because the real life students are beyond that. So Return to Nuke'em High and Return to Nuke'em High are about the gyno students, lesbians.
Yes.
And very beautiful. And they're all 5 of the Nuke'em Highs are on Troma Now. Do you gents know about Troma Now?
I do. See, I even got a little ticket thing right here that says subscribe to Troma Now.
Thank you.
Got your little thing up there. Yeah.
Because I thought that was Dow Jones. I thought that was a CN.
Close enough. That's all right.
Thank you very much. That's great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we have to.
It's very good. It's growing, and it's got about it's slightly profitable, and it's really the only thing we've got that I think is any stability to the Troma payroll, if you know what I mean.
One of your former, I guess he passed away. Doug Sackman has been a friend of our show a few times. He's been on our show a few times, and he was a really nice guy. He played. Doug Sackman
was my Troma son. And a very, very great guy. And Occupy Can basically stars Doug and also is dedicated to Doug Sackman. And Roger Corman, by the way. Roger Corman and Julie Corman executive produced Occupy Can. It's their last on-screen credit.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think Julie keeps going, but Roger's on-screen credit will be up in that great screening room in the sky.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But Doug was such an awesome guy. He's done it, like I said, he did our show a couple times, and he's talked nothing great.
He lived life. He lived to the fullest. I don't know how he died. Do you?
No, I don't. All I heard was that they found him in his house, his apartment, and I was just like, that was horrible. Like when I saw that, I was just blown away. I was like, I couldn't.
It came out of, it's like a drone from the Russians.
Right? Yeah. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you never know where it's coming from.
No, not these days with the crazy shit they got on this place. Ugh.
That's very true.
The world is a very different place from when I grew up, and I'm sure from when you started even making films. It's just a bizarre world now.
Well, if you look at the Troma oeuvre, like Citizen Toxie, which I think is the best of the 4 Toxic Avenger Troma Toxies, it deals with the school shootings, and we did it in 1999, 2000, whenever, and every week, every day, there's a school shooting, and then abortions. Never in my wildest dreams when we dealt with abortion in 2000 with Citizen Toxie, I think it would be against the law in so many states. I mean, everything's like in the bizarro world of, the apple that dropped on Newton's head didn't go down, it went up, truths and the whole thing about the Jews, anti-Semitism here. I didn't do any genocide. Israeli. I'm an American, right? I mean, what do I got to do with that?
They're going to blame you no matter what, though. You always get blamed.
Yeah. Tom Lehrer said it all. You know Tom Lehrer, the great satirist. He had a good one. He had good one about the atomic bomb. Yes, what are we talking about? The fucking United States? How many Japanese did we genocide with those 2?
Right? Yeah, I mean that was like my boss, who is a veterinarian. He has a model plane of the Enola Gay, and it was signed by him and by the gentleman who dropped the A-bomb, and he said. My boss said, "Look, I have the signature of the world's largest serial killer. I guess you could call him. It's on this thing. Like this man killed all these people with one boop."
Yeah. So I don't think I mean, it's a horrible thing what's going on over there in Gaza. It's horrible. Those poor children. They're going to be hundreds of thousands with PTSD for their lives. Yeah. I mean, good God. Little kids that big.
I don't really follow the news that much, just because it's so depressing.
It'll make you very depressed, and you'll make a movie like A Positive Murder, which is based on, which is by Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment.
But
years watching the American civilization just plummet, and a small number of billionaire class. We get more and more assets. My whole life has been that. Education stinks. Medicare, there is medicine stinks. I mean, everything for the average citizen.
Dealing
have more and more and more and more and more. So
dealing with medical stuff, like with the drug companies, and I call them the drug cartel, basically, because we have to deal with that stuff with animals and trying to. Basically trying to get our clients the cheaper deal on like I feel like we're a drug dealer trying to get them the cheap deals, because they're screwing us in the back end on how much we got to pay for the drugs. So we have to raise the price up so much just to even make a tad bit of profit for somebody else to even get any, Have
you seen hashtag Shakespeare shitstorm?
I have not seen that yet. No.
It's heavily themed with the big pharma theme. We made it in 2018, but got stuck in the COVID disaster. Got ignored, but it's based on The Tempest. It's very good, and you might enjoy it. Just
Zach Amico's in that, isn't he?
Huh?
Zach Amico. He's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he's terrific in that. Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of our movies. He's in Return to Nuke'em and Return to Nuke'em.
Okay.
He's great.
Yeah, he's not. I wouldn't call him a friend, but I've opened for him doing stand-up comedy before. Well,
he's better. Yeah, Zach's moving way up in that department. He has like a stage in Vegas at that comedy show. I think he has a stage with the Juggalos and
yes, sir.
That's cool.
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got big deals. I know that. He's doing great.
He's always at that the Juggalo party or whatever it's called, the Juggalo
Gathering.
weekend or
the Gathering.
Yeah, the Gathering.
I've never been, but I'd really love to go one time because it looks like a lot of fun.
I keep trying to get some of the Troma team people to go, but I don't want to go with it. 80-year-old person.
Oh, come on. You party like those guys.
In fact, Judge Sackman had arranged at one point for movies, Troma movies, to be used in background of this.
Wow.
And somehow I don't think it happened.
That's pretty cool. That's so cool.
Probably the clown posse probably watched the Troma movies. No.
Hey, look, I don't know if you've ever seen any of their movies.
Oh my goodness, they've got some rough ones.
No, I haven't. I'll have to find them.
There's some. They have like some Wild West one. I can't remember what it's called.
They wear the makeup still, the clown makeup, and then they just never mention that they're wearing makeup. They just dress as
that's who they are.
Cowboys.
It's just a normal person that's cowboys.
Guar has some good. Guar's done some fine cinematic work too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very good. Yes, excellent. No, really good. Really good.
I got a question about, and if you don't feel like talking about it or whatever, that's fine as well. But about James Gunn, he kind of started with Troma, and then now he's like one of the best directors or whatever, considered one of the best directors. Like, how does that make you feel that he started with your company?
Well, I take all the credit.
Hell yeah,
you should.
Molded him like clay. He was talented. I saw his resume. He wrote a book. He had an MA in art at Columbia, and on his resume it said he was I am a performance actor who vomits on stage. So like have you seen The Producers when Mastel is auditioning the Hitlers? That's our Hitler. So, the fact that he'd even think about working for Troma was incredible. Lucky me, lucky Troma. And we worked together for a while. And I had spent about 5 years trying to get something decent, Romeo and Juliet, based on Romeo and Juliet. And I tried every different. John Avildsen, director of Rocky, gave me one way to go, and I had a young kid in high school writing it in the vernacular of high school kids, and finally James Gunn came up with a good script. He took what we had, and I mean, actually, he totally redid it. But the only thing that he had 7 urination scenes. And I have a strict policy: no more than 5 urination scenes.
Oh, that's what it is.
You can have as many defecation scenes, but as you wish. But,
only 5.
James solved the issue. He also wrote. We had a TV series. We actually, I think, had 2 series in England going, and one was a movie series. But we had we had a little skit at the beginning of each movie, and James wrote, we did it together, a bunch of those. And then we had Troma's Edge TV, and we wrote some great scripts for that. Wonderful stuff. And he's brilliant. He's great. And then, of course, his Toy Collector, his book, which I did read when he came out to work for us, did get published. And after James did the movie in which I have a very big part, Guardians of the Galaxy #1.
Oh, yes. Yep.
I'm sure you've seen me in Superman, right?
Yes.
Very big.
Which was really cool because when I saw you pop up, I was like, look.
Who's that old man in the window?
Well, it was funny because my son was like, "Who's that, Dad?" I was like,
He's got a fast guy, let me tell you. Fast that kid.
It was pretty quick, but I got to see you. I saw it.
Yeah.
Because we've actually watched that film 4 times now. I think
we watch it a lot.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's very good. It's one of my favorite Supermans.
Did you see the South Park scene, the South Park episode where Christy Bohm shoots the dog?
No.
And I'm sure that, the only bad letter we got from the first Toxic Avenger, it wasn't about the little boy getting his head squashed twice, but about shooting the dog. And years later, The South
It's like
Park
mainstream.
8 different dog shootings by Christy Nome, the minister of security, Home Depot or whatever she runs.
Now, there's been several people besides James Gunn who's gotten starts out of your company. I mean, there's like Kevin Costner.
Well, actually, we own his first movie, but I didn't direct it.
Oh, okay.
It's one of his favorites because Sizzle Beach, USA, very good. One of Kevin's favorite movies, and he loved it so much he went back to the water again and spent $200 million on Waterworld, which actually Sizzle Beach, USA Part 2.
Part 2. I think Sizzle Beach probably did better than the
Waterworld. Did better than Waterworld.
yeah. You know, and don't get me wrong.
And also,
I like
Waterworld. It was prior to Silicon Love Fellows, so it's nature. You know, it's nature to its fullest.
Yeah, I liked Waterworld. I thought it was a decent film. I just think the problem behind it was too many people were comparing it to the Road Warriors, and right.
They sold it the wrong way. You're absolutely right. It's not bad.
No, it's not a bad film.
It's like Brian De Palma's Bonfire of the Vanities. It ain't the book; it's a film. It's his interpretation of the book, and it was very good. But the critic of idiots and the people, public expecting that.
Exactly. They expect.
How are you going to make a book that thick into 90 minutes?
Correct. Yeah. It's impossible, and people don't understand that. They think you're going to take what's identical to what the written word and making it into the film. And first off, some of that stuff it's impossible to even do on film. Depending on the time they do it.
Right. Sure, you bet. But we had a problem. The Mr. Melvin is an interesting case. Toxic Avenger Part 2 and Part 3 were because the theaters wouldn't let Troma bring a longer film to their sacred and oligopolistic theaters. So we had to make 2 separate stories, and they didn't work very well. I mean, they did all right because it was home video and so we probably broke even or whatever. But 2 guys who worked for us, Andrew Miller, who actually probably set this up, and Adam Pelletier, who's a star of Power of Positive Murder, and just directed something by Neil LaBute. Those 2 guys found the original Mr. Melvin script in the Troma building basement, and on their own they pieced the Part 2 and Part 3 back into the original Mr. Melvin. And it plays so much better. It's a long film, but other people make long films. The theaters because it's Troma. There were plenty of long films. There were road shows in those days with intermissions, and we were kind of thinking it would be fun to do that. But anyway, so these 2 guys, anthropology kind of and archaeology, they reconstructed the original movie, and they did a great job. And the performances of Phoebe Legere and Rick Collins, the 2 main characters other than Toxie, played by 2 different people, by the way. Although you don't know, it cuts very seamlessly. And even though one is, I think, a foot taller than the other, a different color, but and a different gender. But no.
The taller one's the female, and
Japan, it all waves, and Phoebe Legere is great. Her performance is I really didn't appreciate how good she was at the time, and I really regret that I didn't get along better with her. She really did a terrific job, and it's a very hard part.
That's actually kind of cool. I had no idea that those 2 separate films were one single film together.
Yeah. And how nice these 2 guys. I mean, they work for us, but they're fans. Nobody asked them to do it.
Andrew's a very nice guy. I appreciate everything he's done for us.
Say that again. What?
I said Andrew's a very nice guy. I appreciate everything he's done for us on here because
Good.
helping us get you on here and understanding my stupid work schedule and all that other stuff. It's been crazy over here. So
He said you were a good guy. He was very appreciative of you guys.
yeah, I appreciate him so much. I appreciate you doing this. This is,
He's good. To have him on to talk, he and Adam, and talk about Mr. Melvin.
Yes, I would love to. That'd be fantastic.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So I'm excited to actually see it when you guys come down here now that I know exactly what
Well,
the
I'm not sure what we're playing. I really don't know. I just wondered maybe it's Mr. Melvin. Mr. Melvin. I'd like Peter George to see it.
I think you're actually correct. I do think it is that. I'll double check it for sure. But either way, I'm still going to go to whatever it is just to hang out.
We'll be there.
Yeah, that's
true. But yeah, like, do you? You had nothing to do with this new film, correct?
Well, a little bit, very little, very little. It's making Macon's movie. It's totally making Blair's Toxic Avenger. I did give notes a few times, but he threw them out wisely. So that's no guy. And the cast all were Troma fans. So I saw the few times I met with them, I saw they were really into. They weren't just phoning this in. They took it very seriously. And whenever I was with them, all those stars, even the 17-year-old who was then 15, I think, when they shot it, Tremblay, a brilliant kid. They all had taken deep dives into terra firma and ferocious female freedom fighters and Mother's Day and When Nature. They were talking about it like serious art, which was great. It was really wonderful to hear.
That is fantastic. Yeah, I've yet. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have yet to watch this film. I've heard a lot of good and a lot of bad from it.
Oh, really? What? It's very good. It's better than the first. It's a real movie. It's terrific. It's really good. What the bad have you heard? Because I know it hasn't done well. I understand.
The bad I've heard was basically, people.
It's not the original.
Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly what I've been hearing. Like all the fans and people I know that really love the originals, when they went to see it, they were expecting, maybe not so much a rehash, but more of a homage thrown towards the original film, doing a little more.
There's a million callbacks. There's so much stuff for the fans. It's absurd. But
and that's what I hear.
There's no. I think it comes right down to it. There's no nudity of any import. No one can whack off to it.
Damn it!
Yeah, gee, a film that's slightly adult. That's of course we're not going to go see that. It's great. The transformation scene is of a beauty of its own, and could be put into the Whitney Museum video. They always do a video week or two, or so. The video artists. That transformation scene, which even weaves in the Toxie's Night on Ball Mountain famous theme song, the original Toxie.
Nice.
It's great. I don't know. It's a little, maybe a little beyond the 14 to 18-year-old crowd. Maybe those are the people that were.
Oh yeah.
That thought they were going to show up, and maybe the older crowd didn't want to show. I don't know.
It's possible. I don't know why it didn't do any. Also, it was so limited in the theater. That was another thing that kind of upset us. Is like when it was released here in New Orleans, I only got 2 days to go see it. And
yeah, I know. It's usually at like two in the afternoon or something.
And I'm like, I'm at work. It's like I can't go. I want to go so bad to see this film, but it's like I can't. I got to go to work. It's.
Me too. I noticed that almost all the theaters were like that. You had to go on a Sunday at 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah. It's like it's great.
Some weird.
I'm sure it'll do a lot better on streaming.
I don't think that helped. And of course, the idea was a special way of underground marketing. Using underground sources, which they did a great job. But unfortunately, that particular underground market, I don't think was able to get to the theater during the times the movie was showing, like you guys pointed out.
Yeah, it was just bad time. Like we couldn't make it to the theaters, and then by the time I was ready to go see it, it was gone out of the theaters, and I'm going, okay, well, I'll wait for it to come on, Blu-ray or stream.
I think it's on streaming September 30th. I believe
September.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't looked for it, but I'm going to go look for it now and see how.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for it too because I'd like to see it. I've been wanting to watch it. So
it's really great. I quite frankly, we had written Mr. Toxie Goes to Washington, but we couldn't think really. How do we make it different? Let's kill Toxie or make a big fat Toxie, or maybe he turns into a Toxette or something. But Peter Dinklage was brilliant. That's terrific. They took a chance. Maybe the public.
He's an amazing actor.
The big Toxie with the stupid tutu. I don't know. Yeah. But I handed over the mop officially at the San Diego Comic-Con in front of 7,000 people, and I handed the mop to Macon. So Toxie is now Macon's charge.
That's awesome. That's such a cool moment. Unfortunately, I do not or have not ever been to San Diego Comic-Con. Even though I'd love to go, it's just one of those. It's just one of those expenses that's just like insane for the average person to go to sometimes.
It has gotten bigger than anything in the face of the globe.
Yes,
I think it's bigger than the Cannes Film Festival or anything else. And it's gotten awfully expensive. We got a booth there for 40 years, so we've we break even and we make we see a lot of friends, and there's some Troma panels and this year was a big deal because of the Toxie premiere which was at San Diego Comic-Con. So I got some of it. I got a free ride for a few nights.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Hey, you know what? I would take every last second you could, buddy. Like anything anybody wants to give you, take it. That's what I do.
Yeah, I was having a blast. And Trey Parker and Matt Stone were in the green room.
Hey,
really?
A long time. And some of and my daughter has been working on another documentary about my wife's a more mainstream political career and my blood-sucking freaks underground career, and the nice people at Cineverse let Lily Hayes, our daughter, who made Occupy Can, with a small crew, come and film all behind the scenes and the actors and all the stars and the groomers, as people seem to be calling the staff that takes care of makeup and hair.
Yeah,
all couldn't have been nicer. They were all great, and PR people were so nice, and so and then the Troma people saw Trey Parker and Matt Stone so friendly and so happy to see Troma and blah blah blah. So it was really, and James Gunn too. James Gunn was doing a Superman thing, and he was there too. Not all at the same time, but we all ran into each other in the same little period of time. It was really
That's pretty
great.
cool.
Yeah, very cool.
awesome. That's really awesome, actually, to think about all the things that have come out of Troma, all the people and all the the films, and how you've basically gave Hollywood its start.
The culture. It's just a whole culture of its own.
That's nice of you to say, but Roger Corman was the champ, and he was very, very nice to Troma over 50 years. And in fact, he stayed with us. We live in New York, but we have the Roger Corman suite up here. If any of you gents are in New York and we're in town, you can stay here. Our kids have moved out, so we have some room, and we're in Manhattan. So you could see a bourgeois New York.
That would be really awesome.
Yeah. We'll come together and both stay in there.
yeah, we'll stay in one room.
One bed.
There were a lot of dolls. There were a lot of dolls at night. You wake up at night and their eyes are open watching you.
Oh yeah. That's great.
We may have taken a lot of them out. I used them on Power of Positive Murder, and I don't know if we got them back.
Well, it can't be any worse than some of the haunted places that we have down here in New Orleans with all the weird
you've got those 13 graves or something. Or
we have so much crazy
stuff going
we've got
on.
the Lalaurie mansion where the slaves were all murdered and they all live in there and all kind of stuff. It's wild.
Wayne actually hosts. Well, it doesn't host. Co-hosts a magic show that's based on the haunted parts of New Orleans and stuff like that, and it's awesome. It's a great show.
That's terrific.
Yeah, we do like a history of like New Orleans haunts and all the weird ghosts and spooky stories, and it all adds into with like magical tricks and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Great. That's great.
So while you're down, you should take in a show.
There's a Halloween costume that's real hot this year. It's the I'm trying to remember the name. So apparently the real hot. It's not a Labubu. No, it's not Labubu.
Oh, it's not the Labubu. Oh Lord.
I think it's the Christopher Kirk ghost.
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's a big hit. Come on, the kids are wearing them all over New York.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of that around here. I thought you were going to say the what's his name, Art the Clown or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
No, by
Harley
the way,
Quinn.
hold it a second. I'm glad you mentioned that because Cineverse made billions on Terrifier 3 with their system, but they got the right audience. And I think with Toxie, it may have been the film may have been a little bit too. I don't want maybe too I don't want to say too much of a real movie and not as goofy enough. I don't know. The violence in it wasn't that outrageous.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't violent enough, or
it wasn't cult friendly, like cult movie friendly.
Yeah, I think so. Well, when you guys check it out, and did you see it, Matthew?
No, sir, I haven't yet.
Oh, well, let's see what you think. I do believe it's a real film, whereas our Toxic Avenger, which remember was co-directed by Mr. Michael Hers, and he should have kept directing, as you can tell by the rest of the movies we've made. But our movie was like a cartoon, I think. It was satire, political, sociological satire with sex and violence, but it was a cartoon. Macon has the same themes. It's got pathos between a father and stepson, not just a son, but a stepson, much more intricate. It's got the kind of a adolescent, a young woman who's kind of lost, and I mean, it's got plenty of, and not to mention that Peter Dinklage, who's a lowly janitor, becomes the Toxic Avenger, and suddenly from having nothing. Wants to make the world a better place, has his own Joycean epiphany. I mean, it's great, but I think maybe the wrong audience got the wrong idea, and the right audience didn't show.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's like it's like the wrong audience was the ones that were like all the kids that were off to go see it, and then all their parents were like, "We really want to see this movie, but we all got to work."
I've got on a different note, I've got a Lloyd Kaufman adjacent story that you might find funny. So I went to Full Sail University in Orlando.
Where?
Full Sail University.
Oh, yeah, Full Sail. Yeah, great place.
I have a film degree from there. And while I was there, I made really good friends with Rick Ramsey, who is the like one of the head guys there. And I would go hang out in his office with him and stuff like that. And on his wall, he had a poster. It was a Toxic Avenger poster, and you had signed it for him. And it was awesome. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen at the time. And one day I went into his office because we were friends, and I stole the poster and brought it to my house, and I had it for 4 months. And then right before I left to come back home, I brought it back to him, and I was like, "Yeah, I took it. I'm sorry." And this wasn't a young man's crime either. I was 35 or something.
Well, you're a good boy.
Yeah,
I'm glad, as we say.
That's fucking funny. Oh God.
I did a master class there once And the kid, I remember there was the same question they keep asking. But why don't you want to make a $60 million movie? And I'd say I don't. It's obscene to make 60 different movies and give 60 different people $1 million. And then the next person, but I don't understand. Why don't you want to be George Lucas? You know, they didn't. I don't think they're getting the message that there are other ways to go. This was probably 20 years ago. I never got asked back. So.
Wow. Well, they love you down there. We would talk about you constantly. Like even in all of the classes, they would always kind of bring up different Troma things because it was made on a budget, and you showed that you can have like awesome like graphic violent stuff happen for not a giant budget like that, or not a scaled out budget.
Supported some things that were had to be said that people need to look at, like shooting dogs. I mean, like abusive in the environment. The environment, the Toxic Avengers. I thought it was going to be so many times worse. I figured that somehow it would get a little better. I didn't realize there'd be so much plastic in the sea, and mercury, and blah, blah, blah.
I need to know how in the hell did you guys get Toxic Avenger to be a Saturday morning cartoon?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I forgot about that.
The one thing about the industry we're in, as corrupt and as oligopolistic as it is, lightning can strike, and who knows why, but the toy company wanted an environmental toy. And I guess they hadn't seen the movie. And maybe when they did see the movie, that's when the whole thing. Well, no, there's a long story that goes with this. But basically, Warner Brothers fucked everything up, and we had to sue them. But
that's what I didn't know about that.
With the mainstream, you better have a treasury, because they don't intend to honor their contract. That's for sure. The 2 times we've dealt with the mainstream, whenever we penetrated the hymen of the mainstream, we were the ones to do it. And but we had a little money, so we had lawyers. We could get lawyers and go after them. And 3 or 4 years later, they settled on the steps of the courthouse. But most independent producers mortgage their homes, and they blah blah blah, based on some piece of paper that the mainstream gives them, and then has no intention of fulfilling, and then says, "Go sue us." These little people don't have their money.
Yeah. That just so you know, like, I don't know if you know about the those action figures from that cartoon are ridiculously priced. I've tried to get the original set, like I've been buying piece by piece here and there, and I could never buy them all, because they like Toxic Avenger himself, even loose, is like over $150 by himself.
A comic book is Marvel's #1 issue at San Diego, to over $200. I was told. I didn't go to look at it, but a dealer told me that it's selling for over $200.
Yeah, I have the whole miniseries.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
Super 7 has a new line of toxic reimaginings, retro toxic, something like that.
Yeah.
They're great.
They look awesome.
All different colors and opaque and see-through and naked toxie.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm so excited. Like, when they started releasing that kind of stuff out, I was just like, oh, this is so cool. Because before, growing up, we didn't have a Toxic. I couldn't go get a Toxic Avenger figure, but I could go get a Luke Skywalker figure. So it was.
Yeah.
I was always like, God, why don't we have something like this? This is so cool. And then now, I'm in my fucking 50s, and I'm like, now I can go get something that cool, and my son's like, what is this for?
It's great to know. Thank you. That's terrific.
Oh, of course. It's amazing. It's just that that this is like one of the coolest things in the world for us.
Well, thank you.
So yeah, this is amazing. Thank you so much for coming on. I got a question for you though.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry.
It's a professional question. No, you're fine. It's a professional question. Okay, so you were talking about how bigger companies kind of will write you a contract and everything and screw you over.
Well, no, it's not them. It's the Warner Brothers. They were the ones.
Oh, yeah.
They lied. They wrote a contract to make a movie, and they lied. They didn't make the movie.
Well, I just wrote a book
with another deal with E1 or some other company.
Yeah.
But we drew blood. They always wait till you go to the courthouse because they figure you'll go away, and then when that happens, they settle because they know they're wrong.
So you got a pretty payout from it.
The judge or the jury's going to whack them when they.
Yep.
Well, I went through a publishing company for my new book.
Nice.
And yeah, it's very exciting.
Come on, what is it?
It's Lex the Last Terran. It's a book about a 16-year-old New Orleans kid that gets abducted into an intergalactic fight ring thing, and he learns that he's the last human on Earth because they blow up the Earth, or not on Earth, but in space because they blow up the Earth when they
right.
Yeah, it's I'm excited for it, but I went with this publishing company, and they guaranteed me that it would be in the top 10 of Amazon, Amazon bestseller list book, right? Should I not have believed that because I paid him a lot of money?
I
for
don't know. Well,
I'm real nervous about it.
I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I cut you off. What did they call you? 10, the number 10 spot.
At least number 10, but depending on how it goes, it'll be at least in number 10. That's what they say.
You had to pay them for that, or what?
Yes, sir. They advertise and they they help buy a certain amount of books to for different things and stuff like that, and push it harder in certain things. Apparently that's how they do it, but I'm just,
I don't know. I mean, it's very hard to get. I don't think I've ever gotten anything back from publishers other than the initial payment. I have a literary agent, but he's kind of living in France. So.
Oh, all right.
It's hard to get any money out of royalties, but I don't know. Who knows?
So is Matt's. They live in France too, off of Matt's money.
I think they live in India, actually.
Everyone they used up all his money, and they moved out there.
Well, I have seen those ads on television. When I watch TV, and they do have ads about publishing and get your book published. And,
it says guaranteed.
You know how to do it, so why not? I don't know any other way really nowadays.
Yeah. Traditional publishing is almost impossible nowadays, unless you have a big enough following and name and stuff like that.
I think there are only about two companies that still put books out there.
Yes, sir.
Little things like what you're doing. So I think you probably did the right thing. You want to get it out. You never know.
Yes, sir. You gotta do it.
You got to take the chance, and I agree with that. I just, to me, the whole part is like you're giving money to someone that's guaranteeing you a spot on the top 10.
What happens if it doesn't happen? Then what? They guarantee what's it going to be.
I don't know.
They guarantee they take the money.
The white horse, right? The white horse.
Yes, sir. I assume I'm going to ask for my money back, but
no.
I don't think I'll get it.
Nah.
I'll sue. I can sue.
As I say, ride the white horse and take it as far as you can and support them as best you can. And sell as much as you can. See what happens.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Wayne knows I'm busting my ass for this book. I'm working way too much.
Well, it's like word of mouth is really the weapon you have. It's the only weapon. It's the only thing we have at Troma. 52 years at word of mouth. That's it. Terra Cruz, made in 1999, I believe, just made a profit.
Oh, yeah.
After all these years, finally, it makes a profit. And now the things are selling like crazy. Blu-rays. We have to make 1,000 at once, so we don't. We have to wait till money's in the till so we can make more of them. That's kind of world we live in.
Well,
Yeah.
if Troma wants to make a Lex the Last Terran movie, you just let me know.
Who knows? Again, you're in the industry where lightning could strike. Somebody may read some agent, maybe the publisher gets it to somebody. There's nothing to prevent you from sending it around to agents and movie people.
Absolutely. I'm ready. Trust me. I'm getting everything set up.
Good.
It doesn't come out until the end of October, though. So, I'm still working on everything.
Start the big publicity campaign.
Yes, sir. I definitely am. I'm the only problem is I because I'm using this publisher company, I have so little money that I'm having to use like crappy AI stuff for commercials and to kind of push it around and stuff like that. And I don't like using AI.
Some effects and just keep sharing it and resharing it. Try to get the name up in Maine to read it. He seems like a nice dude. The guy who got run over, he's a really great writer too. Stephen
King.
Oh, Stephen King.
You never know. He might read it. He might be walking along the road and get hit by a car and read the book.
I love the fact that you called him the guy who got ran over. That's my favorite.
I forgot. He took a lot of acid to Yale.
I knew he was the guy who got ran over. That's where I got it. I was like, yeah, I know who he's talking about now.
We went to his house in Maine. My wife was the media commissioner for the great city of New York. All media. We went to visit his house, just outside the gate, and he does have like a lawn with weird. It was at night, and he does have things that I don't remember exactly what, but kind of like a graveyard. With some
that's cool.
Yeah, it was Stephen King. Yeah, it was very.
That's cool that you went out and looked at his house. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't remember. We were playing a movie there, and I think the manager said, I think we could walk to the house or wherever we were staying, we could walk to his house. So we did.
So what are you doing as far as media goes?
Anywhere hit by a car. No. Didn't come close.
I'm sure you're close enough. So what are y'all doing, your whole group doing as far as media and everything goes right now? Like anything new coming up?
Well, the most important thing is we've got Occupy Can is having a big showing at the Brooklyn Horror Festival, October 18th. Important, very big deal. And Troma.
You said October 18th?
Excuse me?
You said October 18th? I think I stepped on you.
Yeah. And the former team, Toxic Avenger, will all be there. And merch table, everything. And then we're going to Poland Santa Cruz. We're going to do a No Kings, #NoKings demonstration and finish filming Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead Part 2, which Mercedes the Muse is directing in the last 2 days of filming, and we'll have the #NoKings demonstration. And there's an appearance there also somewhere, Santa Cruz. And then Poland for No Occupy Can, and then goes on and on. It was in there, though. That's going to be the best of all.
You're going to be here in New Orleans on November 13th at the Broadside, and you're going to be showing Mr. Melvin at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. That's perfect. People are
and then you'll have music by my friends, the Pallbearers, with you. So that's going to be really cool.
The Pallbearers, sure. I know them. That's great. Your friends?
Yeah, they're my friends. I've been I book bands down here too, so I've been knowing those guys for years. I've actually played shows with them and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be cool.
I know the band. I don't know. I've not met them, but I have heard the music.
Yeah, it's really good guys. Bill, the drummer, is the guy I'm really good friends with. Yeah.
Terrific. Oh, that's great. Wonderful.
So yes, I will be there for sure.
Yeah.
Matt's going to be there too. I'm going to make him come.
I will be 100% there if I can.
Yeah,
if I'm allowed. If you let me in the door.
You must come back. You must.
Yeah, I'll get our tickets this week, man. So we
Yeah,
can
yeah. I'll get you. I'll get you in for free, man. I'll buy you a ticket.
Oh,
Look
wow,
at
thank you so much. That's amazing. I might get you to sign it for me, and
That's the kind
I'll
of
have a memory.
as I was saying, Matt, Randy's going to be sending you a ticket.
Yeah. See this son of a bitch. But well, Mr. Kaufman, man, look, we really appreciate you coming on here and spending a little time with us. This has been a blast. It was really nice to actually meet you. I've tried to get you on the show multiple times, and you've through one end or another, it's been
Well, you're
difficult.
You're busy, you guys. So I'm glad we finally made this happen. And the commissioner has been listening to all this. I'll turn this right around here. There she is.
Hey, how you doing?
Right? You get a commissioner on your podcast.
Wow, the commissioner's here.
For sure.
Thank you for joining us as well.
Yeah.
I'll let you go, and thank you very, very much.
Of course.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you,
Thank
bud.
you so much.
And Troma Now, keep the Troma Now thing going there.
I got it right there. The logo is not going away.
Keep it on for Martin Scorsese when he's on.
I will, 100%.
Good night.
And that was the man, the myth, Lloyd fucking Kaufman, man. What
legend.
What an amazing dude. I'm blown away, man. Like, this man is...
He's the nicest guy we've...
Yeah, I know. Like, I just... It's just awesome. It was an honor to have him on the show. As much Troma shit that I've watched in my life and have done and seen him in little clips of stuff and different things like that, it was just really, really, really cool to actually talk to him and to have him grace our show for a little while.
I got two big pulls from it. Number one, he called me a nice boy.
Yeah, you are a nice boy.
Like, oh God, I'm a nice boy. And then the other thing was, he said he was going to give me a ticket. That
Right?
was so sweet of him.
How nice is that?
Even if he doesn't,
even though you're not going to let the man get you a ticket. Yeah. I'm going to get you a ticket, but still.
But I'm going to get him to sign it, like I said.
Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. I'm
going to bring him a book, too.
We're going to take pictures with him and definitely get our tickets and shit signed by him. We have to. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But no, man, what a great person, man. Like, that's an honor that a lot of people have had, I'm sure, but like this show, it's probably one of my favorite moments just to have that man on here.
That's got to be one of our biggest gets
since you've been on. Yes, 100%. Yeah. And as he said, see, Troma Now, guys, watch.troma.com. Go check it out. It's a subscription service where you can just watch every fucking Troma movie around.
Watch all of his daughter's movies that he mentioned.
Yes.
Occupy Kansas, and Alabama.
Yeah, that that Alabama thing is rough.
Yeah, it's good though.
It's good. No, I mean rough by I can't believe the shit that's happened in it.
And check out my book coming out on October.
You had enough props with that. You had enough props. Like, you got to bring it up with the man. You don't need to do it again. These people don't care.
I'm doing pitches. Not pitches. Plugs. I'm doing a plug. You got to do plugs too for New Orleans.
What am I doing for New Orleans?
I don't know. You're doing shows still, aren't you? Like music shows and shit for that.
Oh yeah, but
just plug it. Plug the
best. Go ahead. I'll go ahead. Be a whore. Go for it.
All right. Lex the Last Terran coming out October 30th.
See, he can't even fucking say it.
Lex the Last Terran coming out October 31st. I'm gonna have more news, which this is gonna be coming out before that. Like, we need to push this to be out next week.
This will be out like in the next couple days.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So Lex the Last Terran, October 31st. It's gonna be a big book. Everybody loves it. I've got like thousands upon thousands of people ready to get it right now. Oh, you shut up. You shut your dirty mouth. You shut your dirty whore mouth. No, and I would love everybody to buy multiple copies. And
of course you would.
You can use it as toilet paper if you want. I don't care what you do with the copy once you got it. I mean, read one, I guess, but you know those things where they have those burn books festivals to where everybody's
Yeah.
like burning books? Do that with it. I don't care as long as you buy it. Don't burn it.
Don't
I
burn
worked
it.
really hard on it, and it's
Don't
going to be
burn it.
big. It's going to be a thick book.
Because I'll have to hear about it for the next 10 years that my book got burned.
I mean, they burned my book.
You know, and right now it's bad enough where I have to hear him talk about this fucking book over and over again. You know, it's like, I got a book coming. I got a book. Really, Matt?
You know,
really?
what? Yeah, I get that, but also you got to understand, viewers and people, they might be listening to a new episode. Like for this might be their first episode, so you need to plug your shit.
Go to Rugged Pirate Beard Company for all your man needs. If you have a luscious beard, or if you have a beard that's not so luscious and needs some attention, go to Rugged Pirate Beard Company. They have some fucking fantastic stuff. Like, I mean, between the oils and the butters and the washes and stuff like that, it's fantastic, guys. You got to check it out. The smells are great. Everything's good about them. And use in your checkout MHOG 10 for a 10% discount off of your entire purchase. Yes.
And if you send us a message separately, we will come to your house and kiss you on the mouth with the beard oil in our beards so you can smell it.
Correct. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. As well as all of that's being said, be on the lookout within the next, I don't know how long it's going to take, but go to ruggedpiratebeardcompany.com. It's actually rugged.
We're both ass mouthing today.
Ruggedpiratebeard.com is the fucking thing right here. Look, see, there it is. That's it right there. Go there, and eventually there will be a MHOG scent that'll be up on there.
It'll smell
like
like
request it. Tell them you want it. Tell them that's the scent you want. Tell Mr. Nick that we sent you. That's right. You hear it, Nick. I'm mentioning you right now. You are being mentioned on this show, you son of
in the show with Lloyd Kaufman.
Right?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's a big plug.
Yeah. Looks like a butt plug, but it's a plug.
Well, plug something of yours, man. You're not plugging anything.
I don't have
plug
anything
your magic
to plug.
show. Plug your fucking magic show.
I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't have anything to plug right now. I'm not whoring anything out right this second. Pretty soon I will be. So I'm saving my plugs for later. Just you know what? Go subscribe to the fucking YouTube channel. That's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
I want you to go to YouTube and click on MHOG podcast and subscribe. We need to pull up our subscriptions, man. Come on, guys.
And
we need more subscribers. More subscribers here, and go look at our TikToks. We're doing all kind of crazy stuff. We're trying to really push this shit. So let's go, guys. That's what I want you to do. Go.
The more
and
subscribers
subscribe.
we have, the better guests we can get, and the better shows we'll have, and everything like that. So
we've got bigger and bigger. We've got more guests on the way. We've got some guys I'm working on from Peacemaker, some people I'm working on from other places that we can't mention.
You just made me think of Bray Noel.
Oh yeah, you and your Bray Noel. We have possibilities for someone from Back to the Future. We have it's a bunch of stuff, guys. So please subscribe, share, show it to all your friends. And for fuck's sake, go buy Matt's stupid ass book.
Yay! It's on Amazon and books, Barnes and Nobles. I was going to say Books and Nobles.
Also, don't forget that the Rum Guy's got a book as well. There you go.
Yeah, Rum Guy.
Go buy that. It's on Amazon. Great. It's called State of Awakening. Go check it out. Go get that one. And go
really
check
good.
out
Maybe better than mine.
Our other friends. Adam, who's a former host and creator of the show with me, he also has 2 books on somewhere out there. Look up Adam Santino. That's his name. So check it out.
Earning Your Ears is one of his books.
Yeah, and The Lies We Tell Ourselves is the other one.
Yeah.
And we
He's a great
are
writer too.
the MHOG podcast. We are voted the sexiest podcasters of 2025. And just remember, we will be voted the sexiest podcasters of 2026 as well. All I have to do is
Yeah.
change that number.
We voted, but and there was 2-0.
Right. No one else voted against us. Yeah.
For one of my reviews on the book, I almost put Metal Hand of God podcast on it.
Do it.
Yeah, I like it. I'm the fucking guy.
Right. You could do it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I would agree with that situation. But yeah, so that was our incredible guest, Mr. Lloyd Kaufman. And please, like I said, go check out all his Troma stuff. If you're not a Troma fan, become a Troma fan, because without this man, we wouldn't have a lot of fucking things out there. He really upped the ante and really, pushed what people could do in film. Borderlines, and as a director, a writer, and all that good stuff, and at low budgets, not spending $10 billion for a fucking movie,
we literally. Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt. But we literally had a class that was in film school. We had a class that was designed on some of his the ways he made special effects and everything like that practically, because he did it on such a good budget, like a low budget.
Right.
Making a movie is expensive as fuck now, but he would do it. He'd do it the right way.
Yeah, I mean, the only other person I know that does that, there's two. My buddy Bloody Bill, who did the Bloody Billy Pond, who did the Circus of the Dead films. Well, he's working on 2 now. Fantastic. The way he did this shit on such a small budget, indie. He's an indie film dude, and it was just incredible. And Max Cherky as well, who's also an indie guy who's actually blown up with more and more.
What is
that? That's the fucking bullshit.
Oh.
But he's blown up more and more with more stuff, like more films, because he's actually been doing stuff for Lionsgate and all that stuff now. So, and he's known as the guy who can do a $10 million film for less than $1 million. So it's crazy. It's crazy how they can do that,
Especially if you're a new filmmaker, you should be following these people like constantly, like learning from them and stuff like that, because unless you can get $1 billion budget, I mean, if you got rich parents or something, that's great, but otherwise you got to do your best with what you got.
That's right. Just like we do with best what we got, and this is what we got.
Best of what we got. All right, let's wrap this bitch up. I gotta pee.
What a fucking
dude! Every time I know, but I drink 3 beers.
You worse than a car ride, Matt. You worse than in a car ride.
It's been an hour, and I've drank 3 beers, and now I gotta pee. I gotta tink in the sink.
Guys, do you hear something? I kind of hear that.
It's my sexy voice.
It's Matt whining. We need to get the cheese out. Get the cheese board.
Plus, we need to cut this before I pee myself, because then that was going to ruin the whole episode.
No, I think that would be fantastic. Troma now. Remember, Mr. Kaufman said there can only be 5 urine in one show. This will only be the first one, so we're good. We're good. Anyway, guys, well, we appreciate Lloyd for doing this. I want to say thank you to Andrew Miller for helping us set this up. He is the gentleman who helped put together the Mr. Melvin's movie with the other fella. So if you got a chance to see a screening of Mr. Melvin, go see it. It's going to be awesome. We will be there at the New Orleans one. If you guys want to come and say hello to us, please come by, say hi. I'll be wearing, I promise you, I'll be wearing an MHOG shirt or hat or something. I always do. And Matt, he's going to be gay. Anyway,
the gay one.
Yeah. But yes, thank you guys. Thanks everybody for joining us. And as always, I was your host, Wayne.
I am J. Matthew Robbins, Cinnamon Matt to some. And together we are, no, we'd like to.
What?
I fucked it up.
And as always, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, remember to keep it metal! Yeah!
Rock and roll.
I just want to go home. That's it. I don't understand the rules here. I want to go home.
Are you talking with such sweet sorrow?
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama. Okay then. That's it. Get the fuck out.
Hurry, I love you. Bye-bye.